what are the key challenges in integrating solar energy into India's existing power grid, and how can they be addressed? Main challenges and what are the solutions, or how can they be addressed?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kunj. So, as you all know, that the world is now changing, and we are now going towards the more renewable energy. Power plants are being installed in India and across the world. So, since every new product that has been launched or every new thing that has been introduced, there are some challenges which are involved. Likewise, there are some challenges which are involved in renewable energy as well. Since in Industry 5.0, our focus has been towards more sustainable growth. So there are some challenges that I would like to highlight that we are currently facing in Indian economy as well as in abroad. Is first that the solar power plant is not a consistent source of power which we are getting. So like where the current energy source that we have, which is generating around 70% of India's energy, is a thermal power plant. Now, thermal power plant is a dispatchable power. You can, on demand, you can ask the thermal power plants to send the power, and we'll get that power onto the Indian grids. But whereas when we talk about solar, now solar is dependent on the weather conditions, it is dependent on the time of the day, and it is not a 24/7 power that is available in the market. So we have to understand the challenges that are involved in solar. And since due to these challenges, there are certain steps that we need to incorporate to ensure that the solar power plant, whenever we have excess solar generation, so we have battery energy storage capacities in place to store that excess power, because we don't have a consistent demand curve. Our demand would vary from the time of the day. And whereas in solar, the generation is from morning 6 o'clock till evening 6 o'clock. So the balance between the demand and supply is something that we have to look at. Plus, moreover, in solar, we also need to understand that our grid infrastructure that we have in India is very old and it needs a lot of upgrades. So the current grid infrastructure is not capable of handling those fluctuations that are coming out of the new solar power plants. So there are some voltage fluctuations, there's some frequency fluctuations that are coming up with the solar power plants, which have been installed. Then again, since India is one of the largest population country in the world, and in solar parks, we need a lot of land to install these solar installations. So that is one more challenge that we are facing, the availability of spare lands. Then there are certain more factors like the economic factor, because although the solar prices have gone down drastically in the past 1 decade, but if we look at battery energy storage, it is still a very costly thing, and the government is still a bit reluctant to make the capex investment into battery energy storage solutions. Although the work is currently in process to get better efficiencies out of what PV modules are available in the market, there are a lot of investments are being done to identify new avenues of battery energy storage solutions like green hydrogen, green ammonia, wherein when the solar is generating extra power which is not being consumed, so that extra power can be utilized in generating hydrogen. And from hydrogen, when during the non-solar generation hours, we can generate electricity out of it. So these are some challenges that we are currently facing in the solar sector when we talk about the integration into the main grids.